Coco, what are your thoughts? Obviously, I think particularly that if we talk about LinkedIn, everyone's on LinkedIn, but how are people actually starting to use it the right way and actually use it?
So I think that one of the brilliant ideas that LinkedIn implemented in the last couple of years is being able to measure this through the social selling index, and the way that I see the social selling index is a great barometer of who is actually using the platform well. Because what we've been able to find over the years is that the people who are using LinkedIn well and over-indexing on this SSI number, they're actually overperforming. And we can tie revenue and pipeline back to this social selling index number, specifically to LinkedIn. Now, within an organization, you want to talk about how do you get adoption. You find out who your top reps are. Who are the ones that are doing this well, and start building the case studies from them. Start figuring out what they do well, and then start building kind of a land and grab with the sales team. Who else wants to learn this? Start doing lunch and learns. Start spreading that knowledge internally from the reps that are doing it well to the rest of them. Eventually, once you get enough case studies, once you're able to show the revenue impact, the pipeline that you're able to drive by using social media, you go to the top. That's all the CEO really cares about. Where's the business metrics in it? When you can prove that, then it starts coming. Then it starts trickling down. The hard part is that we have a lot of senior executives who are just antisocial, and so that is a much harder shift to make. And for salespeople who are very invested in social, that are either digital natives or have taught themselves how to do this over time because they know that it's important to them to be able to build their pipeline, having that burden over them, like, oh, we're not supposed to be doing this. You have to do it this traditional way. I see a lot of sales reps that have a very big conflict because they work for a nice company, they get paid well, but they're not able to do the things that they feel like need to get done in order to make them more successful. So adoption is always a hard thing, but I think that, again, I don't remember if it was Jim or Jamie that mentioned this, people, process, technology. You can hire the great people. You can give them the best tools in the world. If you do not have a solid process, if you do not map this thing out and say, this is the steps you take when it's a new lead, when it's a existing customer, these are the steps you take in that process, that's where the magic happens.
What's the